Did you ever think about committing suicide?
I thought about everything. I thought about killing myself.
How did you imagine you'd kill yourself? Proudly powered by love and passion, welcome to the show. And on today's episode, I have an amazing guest, man. I met her, I don't know when, honestly, but we've been in touch quite a few times. And she has been inspired by our last episode, which we did with Debbie Chemonges. And on today's episode, she's going to share her story. My name is Bolton. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into it. Someone told me I'm dying. Life's unfair, I'm not living. Someone told me I'm dying. Life's unfair, I'm not living. Hi, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Are you nervous?
Yes, I am.
How did you imagine this is going to be?
Very amazing and interesting. Just
Where are you from?
Chisasi.
Chisasi. Your tribe. Are you a Muganda?
Yes, I am.
And your village is in Chisasi?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes.
On my channel, I always ask people about women. So what's special about women from Chisasi?
Oh, what can I say? They're just interesting. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
They're interesting, actually. And hardworking, by the way, they are.
Hardworking. That's a very good trait, man. Yeah. We're going to talk about mental health, that you already know. So what is mental health?
Mental health, this is someone's well-being to manage certain issues like stress, mentally. Stress, that mental stress that you may be having. So it's your health, it's someone's potential to manage it. The way you manage that stress when you've got it, how do you manage it? You know?
Yeah.
That's how I understand it.
So, have you heard about depression?
Wow, yes.
What is depression?
Depression. This is the situation whereby you feel more in the society, like, oh God, like you feel you want to kill yourself.
Yeah. Have you ever been depressed?
Oh, yes.
What's your story?
Yes, I've been depressed. Sometime back, when my Form 4 results were out, actually.
Yeah.
And you're like, God, I have to get this pass mark. Actually, I have to be between these. You get that thing?
Yeah.
That was me. So I read. So did our exams. After doing them, I was like, I'm targeting for this grade.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Results came back. Remember, I was studying with my sister, and she's my little sister.
Yeah.
Results came back. Oh, unfortunately, what I expected is not what I got, and so what I got was sad. My goodness. Oh.
So heartbreaking.
So heartbreaking. I felt like I'm no more in this world. I'm nothing. Like I'm useless.
Yeah. Is that what the education system makes us feel like? Like if you don't pass or if you don't get a first grade, you're nothing in the world.
At that very moment when the results are just out, yeah.
You
feel like you're nothing. Like what can I? Let me
useless.
Use this word. You stupid.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah, you feel like you're useless, but when you get people who can always console you and put you in the mood of like you still have to move on. That's
so you realize that you performed poorly.
Yes.
Poorly. How do you move on from? Do you know what? I'm not stupid. I can actually make it in life without getting a first grade.
Yes. So after realizing that I've performed poorly, it's really traumatized me for like 1 week.
Yeah.
I could always cry. I'm like, God. Had thought of, should I tell my parents that I repeat the class or I move on to my HS? But when I told my mom, she told me, she consoled me. She told me, the first person who has got this, she gave me a lot of challenges. People have been passing through, and this is like a minor thing that I can go through. But I personally felt like, no, this is not what I expected. So after that 1 week, I sat down, I prayed to my God. I told him, God, I've made up my mind. I'm not going to repeat the class because the marks I got would actually push me to another level.
Yeah.
I'm not going to repeat the class, but I'm going to go to another level. Just please help me. This time round, I make it up as I expect.
Yeah.
So I told my mom, you know what? I'm going to push myself to another level.
You know how you join a new school and then people are like, which school are you from? And how many did you get? You know?
I understand.
What did you tell these people? Did you lie to them about your results or you told them point blank, you know what, I got this and that?
Actually, during that situation of my mom consoling me, there's a way I felt like it's just a normal situation.
Yeah.
If someone asks me, I don't have to lie. It's a normal thing.
Yeah.
So when they asked me, I was frank. I told them the truth. I got these marks. This is how I performed.
Wow, you were so strong, bro.
I had to.
So let's say results came out in early February.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take for you to like move on? I mean, early February, people are you joined school, let's say in February or March.
Yes.
Do you feel like you healed in that period or you were traumatized even after you went back to school?
No, I was healed in that period because I got it in my mind that if I stay traumatizing my mind on that thing, I want to move on.
Wow. You know, when for me, when I joined this new school,
yes,
I won't say I was traumatized, but it was quite challenging how people...
Understand. People always challenge.
Yeah, they always ask me, how many did you get? Of course, I passed not so well, but I made it. I got the first grade they wanted. But the fact that I was from this school, I was attacked for coming from that school.
Oh.
So there was this thing going on between, oh my God, they're newcomers from this school.
I understand. People always do that.
Yeah, so it kept on happening over and over again. I must say, it was really tough for a minute. You're actually lucky that it kind of took you, let's say 3 months. There are people who take 5 years and they're like locked in that space. They're like just there. Nothing is moving on. They're just stuck. They like waste 5 years.
In that situation.
Yeah. How do you realize that, you know what, I'm depressed?
You realize it via your minds. You know, when you are depressed, you can always feel lonely.
Yeah.
When you're sitting somewhere, you start even crying just from nowhere, just a mere thinking of what you are going through. You start crying, you start feeling like you're not loved in this world. You are the only person in the world. You're not even seeing the others.
Yeah. So let's say you're done, you join this new school. You're a bit traumatized, but you have to tell people your results and everything.
Yes.
How did you perform after that?
After that,
Yeah.
I got the result that I actually expected.
Oh.
Though one paper disappointed me, but I just thanked God. I was like, oh God, you really make miracles to people that really believe in you. That's not.
Do you know how hard it is for you to wake up in the morning and say, you know what, let me do this? As you're going through depression, do you know how hard it is for you to actually take action?
I understand. It's very hard. It's actually very hard. Like when you're going through a situation, it's very hard to come out one day and you'll be like, God, now I have to go into action. Maybe.
Yeah, I have to go to school. I have to do this and that.
It's very hard. You just have to concentrate your mind and you like, now on, let me start off.
So let's look for the way forward. Number one.
Yes.
You talked about, did you talk about prayer?
Yes. Trusting God always. In all situations, trust God. Pray.
Trust God.
Pray.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have God in this world, I don't even know.
Trust in God. 2, what should we do?
What should people in depression?
Yeah.
After trusting God, trust yourself that I can make it. I can reach my goals that I want. You understand?
Yeah.
Have that mind that I'm loved. So just trust God. Forget about the past. Move forward.
Forget about the past. Move forward. 3, what should we do?
What should you do?
Yeah.
Focus.
You
focus and be determined that I want this. I'll make it. I'll reach it. Yeah, you will. And you're trusting God, you will.
Yeah, that is actually possible. Although it's like a bumpy road.
Yeah, it's possible. I understand. It's very possible. Actually, it's very when you're telling someone who has never gotten a chance of getting miracles.
Oh, miracles!
You tell that person, trust God, be determined. This you will reach where you want.
Yeah.
That person cannot believe you. Whereas these are the usual things people usually tell us.
Yeah.
You understand.
Yeah. I personally think on that list we should add on to acceptance. You first accept that, you know what, I am depressed. Because if you don't accept that you're depressed,
Obviously,
you're going to be in denial. You're like, no, I'm not here. But when you accept, you sit down, relax, and you're like, okay, what is our way forward?
Yeah.
Then I think we should also add on to like talking to people.
have friends.
Yeah.
Either one or two. A friend that you can always tell, I'm in such and such a situation.
Did you ever think about committing suicide? Because one of the side effects...
Every memory came into my mind. I thought about everything. I thought about killing myself. I thought about everything that that can make you like feel numb of that pain.
Yeah. How did you imagine you'd kill yourself?
When I thought about it, when you have God in you,
Yeah.
always. When I thought about it, then I was like, but they always teach us. Actually, I think all religions have that.
Yeah.
It's not good to kill yourself because that's a big crime.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I shouldn't do this. I thought about escaping from home, or I live somewhere else where my parents don't even know where I am.
Yeah.
I was like, but where am I going to start from? I'm leaving home. What am I going to eat when I go that situation of being there? Have nothing to eat. You have nowhere to, street children.
Yeah.
Actually, at that time, I even thought about these street children. That's how I think they end up going on street. Not because they want, but that depression of like, my God, what next can I do? If you're not consoled, you end up going and suffering. I think it's too hurting and
I know.
very.
It's very hurting. So one of the side, like when you're depressed, did you hear about the KIU boy who took his life because of missing marks?
Yeah.
This is actually a big, very serious issue,
Very
man.
serious. Like, it happened on me.
Wow, I know.
When I got a retake. At my year one.
Yeah.
My God. Remember? But due to the fact that I had got the other thing of my Form 4 results coming out.
Yeah.
Retake is on another grade on your transcript. I was like, my God, now this has happened again.
Yeah.
Never thought of it. I've always been praying for it. What am I going to do? I sat down. I consoled myself. I was like, no, this is not the end of the world.
Education is everything. They say in our country. Do you believe it's everything? Because how people perceive education is like on a whole other level.
No.
Now, look, like for your story, you looked at it and thought the world had ended, and yet that's not it.
Yes.
So, I don't know. I think there's something that should be done.
Please be educated, but have a developmental mind and know that I'm being educated, but I have to be creative. Have to be creative in this world.
Creative.
Yes, have to, because this world needs creative. However educated you are. Actually, most people are educated, but they end up doing the jobs they are not having degrees in.
Yeah.
But just because of their creativity and knowledge they got from their teachers, lecturers,
When you're feeling sad or depressed, what do you do?
When you're feeling sad or depressed,
Those small things that can help you to get out of the situation you're in.
First of all, if that depression has just come, the sadness, take cold water.
Take cold water.
Take cold water.
Yeah.
Relax your mind. At that very moment, relax your mind. Think about the positive things, not the negative things.
Yeah. For me, it's listening to music, appreciating myself. I go to the channel once in a while and be like, my Lord, 300 people have watched. Okay.
People outside there should do a physical thing that you feel like is good for you. There are some people, when you are mentally disturbed, you go for an exercise, you go for a dance, music, anything that keeps your mind busy positively. That's what they should do, so that they can maintain their self mentally
like
healthy.
The mental health, but very steady.
Steady.
On a flat line.
Yes, because when you're personal, it depends on your hobbies. You like swimming, you like gymming, you like music.
Yeah.
When you get something that stresses you, go for that hobby.
What are your hobbies though?
Me. Like music.
Music. Everyone loves music.
Everyone loves music.
Imagine a world without music.
I like music.
Yeah.
I love touring.
Touring.
I love associating with friends.
Love making new friends, associating with
always
them.
Being with friends. Happily. I love happy moments in my life.
Proudly powered by love and passion. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. On today's episode, we had Shubaya
Musa Nambogo.
Shubaya Musa Nambogo. Pure Muganda from Chisasi. I asked her what's special about women from here, from Chisasi. And she said they're interesting and hardworking. That is quite amazing, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please tell all your friends about our channel. We're trying to make a difference. All right, that's it today. Bye-bye and ciao, adios. My name is Bolton. Wow.
How was
One. Nah. Bye-bye from the team.